Welcome to another edition of the Poe Underground Podcast. I am your host, DK McKenzie. In today's podcast, I have three musical pieces that we're going to cover and talk about. This first piece is called Shiraku Dreams by a poet named John Gould. What is Shiraku? I had no idea, had to look it up. Maybe you guys know, maybe you don't. Shiraku was a man in the 18th century in Japan who was an artist, a painter, a printmaker. You're probably all familiar with his artwork. I've seen a lot of the artwork before, had no idea who or from what period this came from, which was interesting. So the poem was quite beautiful. I just ran across it the other day. This podcast is turning out to be quite interesting, to say the least. Everything that I had thought would happen in this podcast was sort of the opposite, and including the music and including the poetry. Well, we'll get into that later, but for now, let's launch into Shiraku Dreams, and I hope you enjoy this one. Will scroll on the walls of the night, faces, leering, sneering, scowling, threatening faces, weeping, twisting, yelling, howling faces, faces fixed in a contortion between a scream and a laugh, meaningless faces. I will cover the walls of night with faces, till you do not know if these faces are but masks, or you the masks for them. Faces too grotesque for laughter, faces too shattered by pain for tears, faces of such ugliness that the ugliness grows beauty. They will haunt you morning, evening, burning, burning, ever returning, their own infamy creating, till you strike at life and hate it, burn your soul up so in hating. I will scroll on the walls of the night, faces, pitiless, flaring, staring. And that was Shiraku Dreams. And as I mentioned, this particular episode has taken quite a few turns. I should call this episode Left Field or something like that, although Shiraku Dreams is also a cool title. However, I will be naming this podcast after the last piece, which is an interesting piece that comes from a very popular novelist that you all have heard of. However, before we get into that one, we're going to launch into this second piece. It's called The Black Dot Suite. It's actually a few of my poems stringed together, and the music is something I've never done before. Definitely different, I would say. Definitely off my radar. However, I really enjoyed the way this one came out, and I hope you enjoy this one. Don't think of me anymore. I'm in the black microwave box of space. Just forget me and let it go. I'm now in the black space where you left me. I'm on a black world where you can't hurt me. So don't come back. You can never come back. The blackness is a blanket to protect me from people like yourself. I'm a dark comet in my dark world, sailing through the night of space. The blue light punctures the black space, the black box, the black dot, where my tired soul awaits reprieve from the storm of daily life. I lounge in the black square by the blue light. I close my eyes and count more black. The storm outside still rages on. Only in the black dot I control whether to let the squall inside or keep it out of the box. It's so easy not to care, and the world continues to spin and spin, and I check out and go black. But the world out there persists, while I vanish into the extreme pit of blind light. The world rotates while I recede into my cavern of shadows. Eventually this world will crack and turn asunder. The sun will turn painted black dark, and the last number is called. The galaxy of time is a carousel, running circles with no horses. The universe repeats its destruction and creation. Ladies and gentlemen, the first number is called. And this last piece is by an American writer you have all heard of. His name was Ernest Hemingway. These poems were written between 1918 and 1921. And as I mentioned about the U-turns and left turns this episode has taken musically and with the poems themselves, the day that I was about to record this podcast, I came across a book, a collection of poems by Hemingway, and decided I was going to go with his poems. However, the poems happened to be very short, so what I ended up doing was stringing them together, a few of these poems, finding a commonality, something that would make sense, instead of just random poems. And I think I came up with something that works, and I'm really happy the way it came out. So I'm calling this podcast episode, naming it after the suite of poems that I put together, and I'm calling it the Hemingway City Nights. That is the name of the episode. That is the name of this next piece. I really hope you enjoy this music. The music was also a left turn. Had no idea the music would go in this direction. Very happy the way it came out. Really hope you enjoy it. Let's launch into it. Night comes with soft and drowsy plumes to darken out the day, to stroke away the flinty glint, softening out the clay, before the final hardness comes, demanding that we stay. It is cool at night on the roofs of the city. The city sweats, dripping and stark. Maggots of life crawl in the hot loneliness of the city. Love curdles in the city. Love sours in the hot whispering from the pavements. Love grows old with the oldness of sidewalks. It is cool at night on the roofs of the city. Desire and all the sweet pulsing aches and gentle hurtings that were you are gone into the sullen dark. Now in the night, you come unsmiling to lie with me. A dull, cold, rigid bayonet on my hot, swollen, throbbing soul. At night I lay with you and watched the city whirl and spin about. Through the hot, pounding rhythm of the waltz, you swung and whirled with eager, pagan grace. Two sleepy birds preen in their wicker cages, and I am dancing with the woman of the town. Cover my eyes with your pinions, dark bird of night. Spread your black wings like a turkey strutting. Drag your strong wings like a cock grouse drumming. Scratch the smooth flesh of my belly with scaly claws. Dip with your beak to my lips, but cover my eyes with your pinions. And that is it for today's podcast episode of The Poe Underground. I really hope you enjoyed this podcast episode, and I want to give a shout out to my friend Will, who gave me some valuable feedback last week. Thank you for listening. Thank you to anyone listening out there. Please feel free to reach out via social media or thepoeunderground.com, and we will see you in 2 weeks. Take care.